Royal family's most expensive trip last year included luxury charter flight for Charles and Camilla. King Charles and Queen Camilla's family's most expensive trips abroad were revealed to be a far-flung journey to Africa and a short skip away from the UK and France. The royal family's most expensive trip included a pricey luxury charter flight to Africa for King Charles and Queen Camilla. The pair's most expensive journey was a visit to Kenya via charter flight in October, along with related separate staff planning visit by scheduled flights. That came to a grand total of £166,557. A 3-day stint in France, with lavish trips to Paris and Bordeaux, by both Charles and Camilla by charter flight racked up a cost of £117,942. Housekeeping and hospitality came in to an estimated £2.6 million, up from £2.4 million last year. During both visits, King Charles and Queen Camilla were warmly received by their hosts. In Kenya, the state visit kicked off with a grand ceremonial welcome in the capital Nairobi. The King and Queen arrived at State House, the president's official residence, where the red carpet was literally rolled out and some 100 members of the military were lined up to welcome the royals. King Charles later appeared emotional when he laid a wreath during the start of the state visit. The wreath was placed at the tomb of the unknown warrior. The couple were also told how a fig tree planted to mark the moment of Kenyan independence in December 1964 was considered a shrine as well as a memory of the country's turbulent history. It was placed at the spot where the Union flag was lowered and the Kenyan flag raised for the first time. King Charles was also warmly received during his visit to France in December. The royal was given a standing ovation following an historic speech in the country's Senate. He spoke of the deep ties and close friendship between the UK and France, and delivered some of his speech in French. He made reference to global challenges, including climate change, and reflected on previous visits to France, hailing the indispensable relationship between the two countries. The King also made a cheeky reference to the Rugby World Cup, which was hosted in France, and quipped, "May the best man win." He said, "Millions of us visit each other's countries every year, a joy that we are now rediscovering after the disruption wrought by the pandemic." Tens of thousands of British rugby fans are currently following their national team around France, enjoying the fantastic spectacle of the Rugby World Cup, my son and daughter-in-law among them.